Welcome to this training video showing how to log into your class, and in this we will look at how to find and interpret data that's available and use the data to monitor your students' progress and to inform your teaching. To log in, go to www.wiz.com and put in your school's username and password. This is found in your best practice booklet. Now click on Go to Dashboard, and on the next screen the green buttons are where you find the reports, where the blue buttons are for administrative purposes. Manage Classes, for example, is where your MathsWiz school leader would go to update classes. Now click on Class Reports. Select your class and you will be taken to your class dashboard, giving you an overview of all of your students. After your students have completed their assessments, they will show on the Maths Age distribution line. It is not uncommon to see up to a 4-year gap in the MathsWiz Maths Ages in a class, and each of these students now has an individualized program set in each of the topics across the strands. Because you don't have to set and maintain individual programs for the students, your time can be used monitoring students' usage and progress, and working one-on-one with those students who have been highlighted in the reports as needing help, or your target students as part of your teaching as inquiry. If a student becomes disengaged, there are often clues in their data that will lead you to their specific point of need. When you are viewing these reports, make sure you are selecting the report period that you are interested in. We recommend that you look at the last 7 days or set it from Monday of each week. For those who have used MathsWiz before, it is now operating and reporting on New Zealand time zones, making it easier to monitor from the beginning of our week. We recommend that you celebrate the most improved students in your class for the week. This can be done by sending them a message or printing a certificate. If you click on the gold medal, it will automatically produce a certificate for you to print or to save as a PDF to put on their e-portfolios. Certificates are a great motivation for students. Now click on the Student tab. Once again, make sure you are looking at the right time frame, usually from Monday or last 7 days. We recommend that you show students this report at the beginning of each day and challenge them to have a green tick by the end of the week. A green tick is an indication that they are accelerating their learning, or in other words, their MathsWiz Maths Age is increasing at a faster rate than their chronological age. Every time they pass a test in their tutor, this goes towards them getting a green tick, so it is good motivation for them to do their best in their tests. If the student hasn't got a green tick, first look at their average usage, minutes per week, and their test results. Usually, if a student has done 60 minutes in their tutor and passed their tests, they will have a green tick. You can use the sort facility in each of these sheets to identify target students or students with specific problems. For example, students who have been failing their tests, you can call them up and explain to them how if they pass an exercise but don't pass the test, they will have to repeat the exercise. You can show them their exercise marks and encourage them to do their best in their tests. If they pass their tests and use tutor for 60 minutes or more, they are likely to have a green tick. You can see the top student has done 51 minutes a week and their average mark is 84%, but the average test mark is 44. When you see there is a yellow or a red exclamation mark, it is a good idea to click on the student and look at their individual report. And it's great to get the student to look with you. Firstly, you will see the student's individual dashboard, summarizing their usage and giving an overview of their performance for the selected period. Now click History. This shows every activity the student has done in MathsWiz, how long it has taken them to do the exercises and tests, how many times they needed help, and their scores. You can remind the students that this report shows they are accountable for their time on MathsWiz. It is also important at this stage to understand the difference between exercises and tests. When the students first complete their assessments, they have a MathsWiz topic report showing the levels they have attained. Now MathsWiz automatically gives students exercises at each level in each topic. The exercises usually include a lesson at the beginning and then some questions. The animations are fun and engaging. Each exercise is worth a maximum of 15 maths credits, and the students have to get 70% to pass. If they pass the exercise, then they get a test. The tests do not have teaching, animations or help, and the students often find them less engaging as a result. This is one reason why we will sometimes find lower marks for the tests, and a good teaching point to emphasize with the students. It is important to let them know they will not have a green tick if they do not pass their tests. Also, if they don't pass the tests, they have to go back and do the exercises again, even if they had passed them before. This can result in a student getting stuck or bored, and it's important that you pick up on these low test results. To pass a test, a student has to get 60%, and they can earn up to 30 maths credits. Remind students every time they pass a test it fills in some blue on their learning story. These can be printed to hand out at parent-teacher sessions. Go back to class, click on Print Report, then Print Student Topic Charts. By choosing Select All at the top, you can print the entire class at once. There are two more things I want to show you in this introductory video. As a teacher, I know how much students thrive on feedback. We encourage you to put an alert on your calendar to remind you to send a message to your students at least once a week. This shows up as mail in their study, and they love it. They can show their parents too, which is great. Click on Message. Click Select All if you want to send a message to the whole class at once. Type your message in the next screen and press Send. When it arrives in the child's study, it will appear as an envelope bouncing up and down. So, in this video, we have looked at how to log in, basic data interpretation, and using the data to monitor student progress and inform your teaching. As always, any questions or queries, don't hesitate to get in contact.